So, there's been developments. Hi, I'm Head now. Welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 4. So if you wanna know why I'm Head, it has to do with the last season being basically the Matrix. Unfortunately, exhaustion from the simulation completely fried all of my body and left my consciousness still tied to it while absolutely unable to control it. Luckily, we then remembered that zombies drop heads, so ironically, that was a no-brainer.
So, guess you're just ahead now? Is that what we're doing? Do I just carry you around or something?
Yeah, hey, you know what? You should put me on, to save an inch space.
Oh, not gonna risk it. You are sitting in my backpack and you're gonna like it, mister.
Unfortunately, that's as far as our plans actually went, so I had to attend this server meeting for the beginning of the season in that exact sorry state. Silent, can you put the camera around to where I'm kind of centered? Okay, look a little, thank you. What is up, world of the living? My name is Zloy and welcome back to Truly Bedrock! Friends, it's the beginning of the new season. It's season 4, Minecraft Caves and Cliffs Part 2. We're back, everybody panic!
Hey!
I mean,
So this is the new season and the new seed and the world spawn.
claim
I
everything.
call all the villagers that spawn.
I want to go over to the trees, but I can't. There's too many cliffs. Who invented cliffs in Minecraft? Stupid cliff people.
No cliffs anywhere.
Ooh, I should turn on RTX and look around from here.
Potatoes.
I'm dead.
And then Silent turned on RTX. Ah, my eyes!
Rose. Oh no.
Silent!
I'm feeling good about this.
Careful!
1.18 claims its first victim. Highly.
Silent, she has one of the two items, and you have an axe.
I have an axe too. You
That's not it, so.
I should have gotten leather first.
Yeah, okay, you
Wow.
definitely do not have the situation. Okay, who's polishing the grass?
Right? I don't know
I
why my
watched it.
grass is so shiny, but like, dude,
It's the future.
it's reflective
Everything's
grass.
shiny in the future.
It's
Wasn't
super
me.
shiny. It's like polished. It's like glass, like marble.
Any
No.
lava anywhere.
Ruben, stop trying to speed run your experience on Truly Bedrock Season 4. We
Oh,
want you to last the season, not finish today.
Silent, you could have turned on the RTX while I was on the screen. Why didn't you?
Because I forgot I had it installed.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, do you have like a goal with this forest adventure, or
I was coming over here to get spruce.
Ooh.
is that why you're
Shopping
punching
server
oak right now?
Yeah, well, I need fuel to make food so I don't starve and leave you in a cave.
I love that
You
Zloy
look
is just
way
a
all that
voice
bread.
in Silent's head.
I'm a voice in
Very
my
annoying.
head. I'm a voice coming out of my head.
Ooh, no. But is that a
I
good thing?
agree.
Do we want
Voice in my head.
Zloy in our heads?
So this guy just like is fueling a furnace with full logs.
Yep. And you can't stop me.
At least
Use half
plant
planks!
them!
Serious!
No.
Half
I
planks.
Oh, there's literally just coal right here.
There's coal right around the corner!
Okay, this has gone on long enough. I'm gonna give you to this guy right here, and you can backseat game his life.
You wouldn't.
Relax, relax. We'll see what happens, and maybe you can get him to cooperate.
Oh, I can actually just move him around. Huh. This is convenient.
See you at the spawn town. Have fun burning in the daylight.
Wait, no.
Should have become a zombie piglet.
And that's why this is my general look for the time being at the very least. I mean, look, zombie fashion is not exactly the tippy top, and I will be adjusting the skin with like a new shirt and a new pants. But yeah, it feels really, really nice actually. Just, you know, being a whole new zombie and a whole old Zloy. Which, by the way, no, just kidding. A Minecraft zombie wearing a Minecraft zombie's head does not actually burn under the sunlight. Try it, check it. Ha! Take that, son! It's actually been a while since all those developments. You see, I'm recording this already a week into the True Bedrock Season 4. I had quite a time streaming the starting phases on Twitch, but that also meant that I didn't record at all. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. And as a result, we missed out on me getting all my first diamond tools, all my first iron armor, and naturally my first starter house, which, oof, look at that boy. Now, this is not the most classical looking Zloy build. Usually I go for more triangulaty roofs and for just, you know, a different kind of vibe. I went for this and I actually do not regret it. I especially enjoyed the cracked skull insignia I came up with on the front of it, because that's its entire thing. But unfortunately, while I was, you know, studying the blade, the rest of the server successfully decided to bail and go live on this other cliff. I mean, at least this time around they actually left a pathway up there, because up until basically yesterday this exact bridge has not been there. And trust me, it's been an entire mess of time to get up here. I mean, this is a snowy kind of terrain, this is a winter kind of time. And I'm from Russia, I should be on top of it, and yet I'm not. Especially once you get into Silent's particular territory and... Oh, would you look at that? You know what this is? This is the enchanting table that me and him spent a day putting together. And he just took it and left. So yeah, I streamed for a week. And the entire progress of that stream week is just entirely lost. Because some of it Silent just picked up and left. And the rest of it is left on the opposite side of this ravine over here. Since our grand entrance ended up being left entirely unpunished, and since I now have proper tools and proper materials to actually make a grand entrance of my own, like a grander one, I think we actually crossed the gap. Now, taking a quick look at my build materials, this actually looks really good for what we're about to put together, which honestly, I don't necessarily know myself. One thing I do know, however, is that whatever it will be, it will probably fit, because smooth sandstone looks really good against the birch wood of this particular building. And deep slate just, you know, is a universal building block. One thing, however, I know for sure that I want out of this building is the exact interconnectivity that these builds already have. And I gotta give it to Silent. I sure broke it. Way to maintain social distancing, my man. Really appreciate it. Looks a little bit like a church, but still. My point is that all of these buildings playing a lot with something that's kind of rare in Minecraft, especially amongst multiplayer servers, and that is negative space. This is really good negative space. This is really good smooshing together of the builds. Actually very realistic, because, you know, people on mountains would build this close together just to conserve space. So now, we will not be doing anything about this little alley here. I'm actually perfectly fine with it. It is very necessary for us to be able to walk to the bridge. But on this side of Silent is actually basically the perfect place for me. Because look at this, it's a cliff edge, so everybody who will be over on their side, or maybe like passing by a bridge, will absolutely definitely see my building. And then we also get to kind of, you know, hug our friend via the medium of building. Let me just come up with the design. Okay, we did the skull. Now we need to build the rest of the building. So these are everybody else's houses? And then this is my house. Look at him. Admittedly, I kind of went a little bit safer with the theming and all that kind of stuff. I really did just try to play into everybody else's style, whereas I could have done something more striking, which, yeah, don't worry, we'll take care of the striking maybe next episode. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Anyhoozle, this is my house. And it's a really cute house. I actually did quite a bit of really interesting stuff with the roof over here. Like, if you look at everybody else's roofs, you can tell that these are like what you expect a Minecraft roof to be. Kind of stairs, full blocks, all that kind of things. Jessie kind of comes pretty close to mine because she uses full blocks. But I straight up use like snow And there's a reason why I'm using snow. If you got yourself regular blocks, then here's what you can do. You can go full block, slab, and maybe a trapdoor. If you're lucky, if you're using wood. But if you have yourself snow blocks, then you get yourself snow layers. And snow layers, there's like 9 or 10 of them. I don't remember how many of them there are in a full block. And they are perfectly fine. You can just basically place them pixel by pixel. Meaning that you can make much smoother a transition from one full block to another. Meaning that you can make much more interesting bends, like you can see over there, over the thing. Another thing that you know, if you live in the snowy area, is that there's such a thing as a icicle, you know, which will be really visible on the edge of the roof, which I actually did install using glass panels on the opposite side of the house. But another really important part of this build that we'll go into more detail in just a moment, it's a balcony, it's essentially a balcony, but it then leads onto this scaffold, which, as you can tell, stretches all over everybody else's property. Okay, check this out, check this out, check this out. Okay, yeah, the roof could use some more extra lighting, but I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. Whatever spawns up there is just gonna stay there. However, who's that? Who's that online? Mr. Beaston, check this out. So I just enter my house, enter it in the back, and then I run up to here, and up to here, and yep, I'm pretty sure that's where. And we're in Bearstone's house now. How do I get into your basement, BD? Hi. What you doing there? He appears to be incapacitated. Well then. You figure he'll think that this is powdered snow? You know, because regular snow is not necessarily that scary. It's for his own safety, I lie to myself. So yeah, the back of my house is like a successful scaffold for us to run around and easily access everybody else's houses, at least in a way that they don't expect. Naturally, okay, look, I'm not gonna pretend that this is more useful than just the main street. But still, there's like something very, very nice about running on somebody else's roof in Minecraft, and I frankly very much appreciate it. But that's just another thing that this entire segment here does. It does what I thought I wouldn't. It allows me to incorporate a little bit more of that negative space I was talking about. The areas between the houses, the areas above the houses are now utilized. They are walkways, they are viable ways of transportation, meaning that not only are they much more usable for us, much more useful, but they tie the entire thing together. With how much vertical energy all of the towers that everybody else built have, I think I actually did really well to tie them all together and even them out with horizontal lines of these bridges. I'm genuinely really happy with this. So yeah, time to put a nice juicy sign over it. I mean, look, I know that we're kind of going for the entire amalgam of houses kind of situation here. But you know what? I just want to be appreciated for my art. Here you go. And just for funsies, let's leave another one at Silent's place. And for Mr. Beaston, all that's left to do is finally remove all the random garbage I have left. And look, I get it. This place, like, on the inside and, you know, in practicality, don't necessarily look the part. Really, the best part about it really is that I can just access everybody else's stuff and ruin their day. But here's the trick though, this does not need to be our base of operations. We already have an entire secondary office in the town, across the town rather. So basically what I'm saying is we have successfully pincered the entire community from both sides. Here's the trick though, that area in there legitimately is meant to be a little bit less of a house and more of a main office. Which it helps that that's where I keep all of my, you know, materials at the moment. Because, ooh, those materials are gonna be basically the main character of the entire season. Next time on True Bedrock, my friends, we'll get into the figuring out of what exactly and how exactly I will be running my business through this season of True Bedrock. And what it's gonna be called and how it's gonna be moving around. And frankly, I already have quite a few really exciting things planned for it, so I hope that you are gonna be enjoying it quite a bit. So thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Zloy XP, this has been Truly Bedrock, to be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.